we go. As you've probably seen this table in the shop, picked it up Craigslist free once a while back. Anyway, I guess right before we moved out here. It's one of those stainless steel restaurant tables. It only had 3 legs though, and when we had it set up in the shop, it was very unstable. And I was just using some wooden 2x2s that we had and just roughly chopped them off one day when we first got here, and that's what I was using, but it was wobbly and pretty unstable. So that's what I'm going to do today, is going to fix that up with some, hold on just a second. Okay, so here's the original legs, right here, the 3 that we have, and they just slide up into a slot underneath the table and square in, and then they have a screw out adjusters here. So what I'm going to do is put this in all the way till it's as short as it would be, and then I'm going to measure from here up to the top, and then I'm just going to use some of our 1.25" tube. 1.5" would be a little better, but I have some 1.25" up here. I have 2 pieces, this one and the one underneath it, under the angle, so I think I have plenty to make 3 legs out of. So no reason to go buy something when you got scrap around, or that's left over from the gate for our back porch. I'll put the video link on that, but anyway, I got that in here. 1.25" should be fine. Then the idea is 3/4 nuts and weld them in the nuts in the end, and then I'll get some probably 2-inch bolts, and then that way they'll be able to adjust as well, and I'll make them, just the same length as the shortest, plus the nut sticking out and whatever, and that's what I'm gonna do. So it turns out they're 34 inches, so I'm going to make these 33 inches, and then I can make them the right height with, by the time I put the nut and everything, big 3/4 inch bolts on there. It's probably about 1 inch, so, and if not, they're adjustable, so that's what I'm going to do. So 33 inches is what it's going to be. We'll have to go to Tractor Supply and get the nuts and stuff, so might not finish it today. Alright, I don't have my saw set up and stuff, so all 3 legs cut, just need to get the bolts. Just in time, my new tripod came in, just some Amazon Basics or whatever. This part had broken on my other one, so I couldn't mount the camera anymore. Anyway, get this set up and I'll start welding those nuts on. And what I ended up doing was kind of changing my mind, because the 3/4 inch wouldn't fit in the tube. So I went ahead and got the washers. I'm gonna weld these to the washers, and then these will insert in like this because they're 5/8 now instead of a E, and then I'll weld those to the tube like that, and then we'll adjust them from there. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just grinding up some stuff to get prepped here. This thing I made so I can clamp onto it and have some contact, just a little welding thing just right here for my ground and everything. And then I'm just gonna get these things prepped a little bit, get some of these burrs off and stuff, and then I'll be right back to start the welding. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm just gonna grind that down real quick. Not gonna move everything out there for, you know, a 2-minute grinding. Okay, back, got all that done. Anyway, I'm gonna attempt to do this. I probably would normally have my son do it since he's practiced a whole lot more and way better at the welding than me, but I gotta do something sometime too, so he ain't always gonna be around, and I'm gonna have to learn how to do this. So I guess I'll practice now. Anyway, that way if I mess up a bolt, it's only $1, so no big deal. Except that my project won't get done. Alrighty. Yeah. I didn't think about was, will that still fit in there? And I didn't even get it. That was pretty nasty. That one's alright. I think that one will hold. This one, nice. Can't even see, but I just welded to the side of the nut. Like I said, practice, right? Basically like that. I'm just going to weld that down there, and then we should be able to unscrew him and have us a nice adjustable leg. Do it like that. There we go. One down, 2 to go, but these don't quite fit because of my massive globs here. So I'll get those fixed so they'll fit inside. Okay, so there we are. My 3 legs. They're not straight, perfectly, whatever, but you know, that's how it goes. I may put some of those little rubber things on the end, just little caps, which will kind of help with that offset a little bit. But you know, now I've got all 3 or all 6, and I can just adjust them, you know, to be level with the shop floor. Actually, we might put this out in the driveway, just to keep it out of the shop, so we don't clutter it up with stuff. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do, and we'll get him put together, and that's about it. So I'm not gonna put him on. This is pretty much easy. It was more about making some adjustable legs. Better welding definitely would be better legs, but this is an easy way to do it. Could have went with 1.5 inches. It would have fit in the little top piece. In the top of the table, there's little squares that you slide these poles in, and then there's 2 bolts like this one here that you tighten down to hold it up. So in the top, so you just slide all the legs in, tighten up the 2 bolts, and there you go. So that's why I have this, because you know, you can adjust it. So there's a little bit of give up there, adjustment here, and should be good to be able to level it up as soon as we decide where we're going to put it. Quick adjustable legs right here. I think it's pretty hot. And that's about it. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching all that. We'll catch you in the next video. I think it's going to be a end table, and get that ready for my bedroom.